Dramatic ring. Lithuania times reader times Poland. Outfit. Poland, I absolutely refuse to come out looking like this. You were in Poland's closet, trying on an outfit he had picked out for you. Like, come on, name. Remember, it's all through Liet. Shut up, Poland. If you don't come out soon, I'm totally gonna have to drag you out. Fine, here it comes. As you stepped out, Poland gasped. The little strapless back dress you were wearing was barely covering anything. It hugged your curves and showed off all features. Your makeup was perfect and your hair looked like silk. You looked gorgeous, but the fact that you had to stand dressed up like this in front of your crush scared you. Where are the shoes? Poland crossed his arm and gave a little pout. Those shoes were his favorite part of the outfit, and you were currently not wearing them. They hurt my feet. I don't care. They're totally the best part of the outfit. You groaned. Poland, just go get him before I take all this off. Fine, whatever. Poland walked out of the room to get his friend. You sat down on Poland's bed and waited for the boys to return. Your mind began to wander and time flew by. Before you knew it, Poland was screaming at you. What are you doing? You're totally gonna get wrinkles in your dress. It's dry killing only. You better pay for that. You shut up and looked at Poland, who was standing in his doorway. He looked like he could kill a man. Of course, one of the only times you ever saw him truly mad it was over a dress. Sorry, Poland. Where's Lithuania? You looked behind Poland but saw no one. Oh, he's right here. Poland turned around and dragged Lithuania in by the arm. Poland threw Lithuania on the bed and pushed you on top of him. You two totally have fun now. Poland closed the door and walked out, leaving you and Lithuania only. You put your hands on Lithuania's chest and pushed yourself up a bit. I'm so sorry, Lithuania. Poland put this whole thing together. He just wanted me to tell you that I love you. Your hand flew over your mouth. Did you really just say that? Tears welled up in your eyes, and you tried to push yourself fully off of Lithuania. He stopped you by putting his hand on the small of your back. When you turned to ask him what he was doing, you were met with a bright red face. Do you really love me? You nodded your head, afraid what would happen if you were to speak. Lost for words, all Lithuania could do was pull you into a shy kiss. You gladly kissed back, loving how soft and warm his lips were. Lithuania pulled you closer. He built up enough courage to lick your bottom lip, asking for entrance. You gladly let him enter. As things started heating up, you began to unbutton Lithuania's shirt, exposing his creamy skin. You pulled away from the kiss and ran your fingers over some scar on his chest. Seeing the pain in his eye, just remembering what they were from, you decided to not point them out later. You kissed Lithuania's neck, leaving a trail of love bites wherever you went. He let out a little moan when you kissed his soft spot. You nifted it a little before working your way lower. You kissed his chest and ran your tongue gently over his abs. He let out a moan, and you noticed the bulge forming in his pants. Standing up, you reached behind you and unzipped your dress. You let it fall to the floor, exposing your black bra and panties for Lithuania to see. You giggled as a faint blush appeared on your cheeks. As you crawled back on top of Lithuania, you played with the button on his jeans. You looked in his eyes and saw they were now darkened with lust. Slowly, you unbuttoned and unzipped it and helped Lithuania out of his jeans. You smiled when you saw his yellow, green, and red boxers. They looked just like your flag. You hooked your fingers under the band and gave a slight tug, causing Lithuania to buck his hips nervously. No need to be scared, Liet. You pulled him into a sloppy kiss. This time you entered his mouth. Hey guys, it's totally been quiet. What's going on? Poland barged into his room and saw his two best friends on the bed in their underwear. You and Lithuania pulled away. A little string of saliva still kept the two of you connected. Poland, have you heard of knocking? Lithuania gave a blush, trying to hide his erect member. Well, it's my room. I should totally be able to come in whenever I like. And what's this? No thanks for getting the two of you together. He let out a giggle. Come here, Poland. The man walked over to you and pulled him into a kiss. He quickly grabbed your ass, causing you to gasp, so he could slip his tongue into your mouth. As Poland explored his new land, You reach into Lithuania's pocket and grab at his neck member. Name! The more Poland kissed you, the more you pleasured Lithuania. Pressure began to build up in his pelvis. Before he knew it, Lithuania came inside his boxers. Hearing how much pleasure you've been given, Lithuania turned Poland on. You pull your hand out of Lithuania's boxers and rub the grounding bulge in Poland's pants. Both men were more than ready to pleasure you. They couldn't get you out of their undergarments fast enough. You helped Poland out of his clothes as Lithuania took off his boxers. You got on your hands and knees and felt Lithuania brush against your entrails. Lithuania pushed his way into your folds, making you moan loudly. You motioned Poland, you come towards you. You glided your tongue over his member before taking him in your mouth. You found a comfortable length and began to bob your head. Poland's fingers tangled themselves in your hair. Ah! Name! You're so tired! Lithuania thrust into you harder, causing you to moan on Poland's shaft. Poland moaned and gave a slight thrust of hips, making you take more of him in. Lithuania's thrust became harder and deeper quickly. Before you knew it, you felt your orgasm creeping up on you. Lithuania began to hit your G-spot, and Poland reached down and stroked your clit. This gave you a wave of pleasure, and also it caused you to come. You moaned, the vibrations making Poland come as well. You swallowed, and heard Lithuania groan at how much your walls tightened around his member. With a few more thrusts, he came, filling you with his seed. Lithuania fell back on the bed, gasping for air. You were about to lay down to Lithuania when you felt someone grab your chin. Poland made you look up at him. You noted his member was still erect. I'm still not finished with you. He pulled you into another kiss and flipped you over so he was on top. His member brushed your entrails and you let out some more moan. Poland quickly slammed into you, making you scream in pleasure. He set a hard, fast pace, making your second orgasm creep up on you quickly. You were on the edge when Poland bit down on your neck. You suddenly lost it all and came a second time. Poland groaned and gave a few more hard thrusts before releasing himself inside you. After he pulled out, the two of you fell next to Lithuania. You pulled the men into a hug and gave each of them a kiss on the cheek. I love you guys. Ashtai patavemilu. Lithuania gave you a kiss on the cheek as well. Kocham cię bardziej, Poland said to the man laying on the other side of you. Boys, please, if you keep fighting, we will never be able to do that again. Both men quickly shut their mouths and allowed you to sleep. Seriously, I have no idea what the fuck I just read.